All right, here we are. We've got the Calgary housing statistics here for August of 2025. And I guess one of the large pieces to touch on here is price declines. And so price declines have mostly been driven by higher density home types, have been improving supply chain, and that's been changing the dynamics of the Calgary markets, driving price declines over the past several months here. Higher price adjustments are, of course, occurring for apartments and rural style properties, while detached and semi detached properties have reported modest declines. As of August, the adjusted total residential benchmark price was 577,200, which is down just over last month and nearly 4% lower than levels reported last year. So I think that, perspective is needed when it comes to price adjustments. The most significant price adjustments are occurring for row and apartment style homes, as they are the product type that are facing the largest gains in supply choice. And this, of course, was shared by Anne Marie Laurie as well, the chief economist at the Calgary Real Estate Board. And meanwhile, price adjustments in the detached and the semi detached markets range from modest price growth in some areas to larger price declines in areas with larger supply growth. And overall, recent price adjustments, they haven't really offset all the gains that have occurred over the past several years here. Looking at August reported 1,989 sales. That's nearly 9% lower than last year. Sales have slowed compared to the high levels reported over the past 4 years, obviously, and however, their activity is still above long term trends. So, still reflecting relatively strong demand. And what has changed is the supply situation. New listings remain elevated, keeping the sales to new listings ratio below 60% and pushing inventory to 6,661 homes. That is the highest August amount since 2019, so pre pandemic. And more inventory choice coupled with lower sales has caused the months of supply to rise to 3.4 months in August. That's much higher than the seller's market conditions reported over the previous 4 years, but still well below the buyer market conditions observed prior to the pandemic. So while the market is much more balanced compared to last year, there is significant variation depending on product type, price range, and location. And as usual, we can't paint the entire housing market and all of Calgary with the same brush. There are a lot of nuances throughout Calgary and especially in surrounding areas. So if you are looking for more information as far as your personal community is concerned, or personal home style that you have, by all means, or that you're looking for, by all means, please do feel free to reach out to me. You've got all my contact information. It is dan@justinhaver.com for email, and best phone number to reach me at is 587-818-6266. Until next time, thank you very much for following along, and I hope you enjoy these numbers as much as I enjoyed sharing them. Have yourself a lovely rest of the day. Thanks. Bye bye.